Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I am Crypto Kip. Thanks so much for tuning into this video, guys. In today's video, we're going to be talking a little bit about Bitcoin. We're going to give you a bull case and a bear case scenario, and we're going to talk about, is the bottom in? Did Bitcoin bottom out at $25,000, or do we still have ways to go? Stay tuned to the end of this video to find out, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about that and more in this episode. So smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's take a peek at the markets. All right, so coin market cap currently showing a crypto market cap of $1.3 trillion, guys. So actually pretty flat right now. Bitcoin lately choosing to sit right at around that $30,000 price level. When I say flat, you guys might think, well, it's been going down. It has, but we have found a floor at 30K. Now, when you take a peek at the all-time chart, I'm going to take you over to TradingView, matter of fact. Looking at this chart and looking at the bull run that happened from 2019 into 2021 and 2022, we were falling down to this 28K range quite a few times. Now, over the weekend and at the end of last week, this actually did get down to $25,000, and people are wondering, is the bottom in for Bitcoin? Is $25,000 Bitcoin the bottom? Well, my answer is maybe. We're going to lay out both cases here. We're going to lay out the bull case and the bear case, and then I will decide once and for all whether I think the bottom is in. So stay tuned to the end. Well, the bull case for this is, I've seen this so many times in cryptocurrency and in Bitcoin, where we have markets that go up, 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 you know, and then, okay, there's a crash, and there's a crash. Remember this one, everybody thought, you know, the bull run was over, 28K Bitcoin, hit it here, came back up against all odds, and went down again, came back up against all odds. There's been many times where we formed a lower low like this, where, you know, there was a floor 28 and then it was actually a little bit higher here. Actually, you know what, matter of fact, it formed a lower low here and recovered all the way up. Now there's some debate whether Bitcoin had a dead cat bounce, which was this, or whether, you know, this was the peak, or whether this was the peak. In my book, this is the peak, because that's the highest Bitcoin got in price. But the question right now is, you know, if this is bullish, well, what's that bull case? So the bull case I'm going to make is the fear and greed index is very, very low right now. Every time the fear and greed index is low and fear is at a high, usually that makes for a better buying opportunity. And there's extreme fear in the markets right now. The Bitcoin fear and greed index actually hit a really low yesterday, and now kind of rebounded from that $25,000 price level. A lot of people were calling $20,000, $21,000 Bitcoin. Typically, when you see people calling numbers like that, nobody's usually right. And so I would say that's over bearish potentially in a bull case scenario, that because people are over bearish, that the price is most likely not going to hit that price level. And when people see a spike down like this, that is more of a fake out to make people believe, okay, now it's really dumping, to sell those last little bit of bags. And now all of a sudden you could have a swell of volume and we could get right back up to 35, you know, 39K, 40K in some kind of V-shaped recovery, potentially like this. So we could see something like that. Also, the reason that this might have overextended is because of that Terra Luna crash. So you might be able to say that this is almost a false crash and that it shouldn't have even crashed that much. Now, inflation and 4-year cycles, that's the argument. So bull cycle, bull case, I say bottom could be in and we could be going back up, and this could have been an oversell for the Terra Luna news, and we could be recovering here. So that's my bull case. My bear case. Bear case is a little more grim, and that was a pretty significant price level that broke through. To get down to 25K again, 25K doesn't really look like it has any specific stopping point, at least any really historic significant stopping point. More so, 20K would be a more significant stopping point because that was the previous all-time high. Now, I don't know if we're going to see it go down that low. I don't know if we're going up or down definitively yet from here. But if you're talking about a bear case and you look at this chart, this looks like it could be going down. Inflation's horrible. The 4-year cycles are real, potentially for Bitcoin. Right now, the 4-year cycles are based around the Bitcoin halving and the supply shock, which causes the traditional bull and bear markets in crypto. So far, these are holding true. If the markets continue to go down, that would support that theory that there are these 4-year cycles where there's crypto winters, and crypto winter is kind of started already. That's what the bear case would be. And I probably would lean more towards the bear case right now. To be honest with you, my reason for that is because of all this news coming out with Terra, Luna, stable coins, and the UK. So right now, you've actually got some of these countries that are starting to look at regulating stablecoins. So I'm going to show you guys this article about the UK regulating stablecoins. So the UK regulating stablecoins. This is kind of what they're looking at doing right now. So UK industry hopes for more clarity from planned stablecoin rules. So they're really looking to kind of attack stablecoins. Banks have never really liked stablecoins. The only thing that I fear right now is this Terra Luna news hurting stablecoins. If all of a sudden USDC and Tether starts to get attacked by regulation, it'll hurt crypto in the short term, and maybe even in the long term potentially. I'm still a huge buyer of crypto, and this isn't changing my opinion at all about crypto and the promise of what is to come. But here's a good piece of news. Stablecoins did receive the Queen's blessings. So there's a good piece of news. But, right now, I'm not really sure whether you should be going out on any huge leverage trades. Leverage trading, if you do want to do it, we do have a link to Femex. When you deposit some free money, you guys do get some money back in when you do a deposit. But I want you guys to really, dollar cost average here, because these are low prices. Don't expect a rebound overnight, but also can't say that it's out of the cards. If I had to pick a scenario right now, riding on this Terra Luna news and the regulation potential, I would say that we're leaning bearish for the short to medium term right now, given the current news. That could change in a flip of a switch, so keep that in mind. I'm going to keep you guys up to date with some of the latest stories here. My biggest advice, and this is not financial advice, but this is just what I believe here, dollar cost average and hold on for the long term, guys, because we're getting discounts. We could get more discounts, and heck, if you buy the discount today, you might get rewarded with a pump tomorrow, guys. Bitcoin is a long-term store of value. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the chat box down below. Are you a bull? Are you a bear? Let me know your opinion. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Got a lot of content coming your way. If you do want to get alerted of the notifications, hit the notification bell on YouTube. And that's all I got for you guys today. Don't forget, you got a DCA, hodl, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody.